Hello, everybody. This is Jason Robinson, Illustration by Design. Hope you guys are doing well. Hold on one second. Let me just. Yeah, okay. I hear noise outside, and I wanted to make sure that it wasn't my wife attacking me right before I live stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Good seeing you all one of you. Hey, Iwatha. Hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to be drawing Robert Pattinson as Batman. Last time I was drawing uh, the Penguin from the Batman movie, played by Colin Farrell, and I finished it. There it is. Ah, there's Colin Farrell. Somewhere underneath that sort of 50 pounds of makeup and stuff. See, somewhere in there, actually Colin Farrell, which is hard to believe, but he is. So I figured this time I'm going to draw Robert Pattinson's Batman, who is much more recognizable as the actor than Colin Farrell is as the Penguin. So I'm going to get started on that today, and after that, I'm gonna give a try at the Joker from the Batman movie. Even though he didn't really show up except in a deleted scene, I'm still gonna try to draw that character. See if I can get him down. Oh yeah, Doctor Who as well. Hiawatha. I drew. Actually, I drew. I think I drew. I draw three of them. I think I drew two of them. I drew number 10 and number 11, and I want to get back to drawing number 12, but at some point I will. But yeah, so today I'm going to draw Robert Pattinson's Batman and see what I can do with him, and hopefully you guys will stick around for a little while and watch me, and hopefully you'll like it. Next week I'm going to try an experiment because, as some of you might know, I am not, in terms of illustration, coloring is my least favorite part of illustrating because it gives me the most problems, it gives me the most trouble, and so I kind of dread having to color. Next week I'm going to be doing sort of an experiment. It's like a 5-day YouTube program, where by another channel, where it sort of walks you through the process of coloring, doing digital painting. And so each day next week, I'm going to try to do each exercise in that program so that by the end of the week, I'll have a completed digital painted portrait finished. What's the name of that channel? It's called shoot. Uh, I'll I'll try to remember it and then I'll let you guys know. But Monday through Friday, it's a 5-day program, 5-day, 5-day program where each day it walks you through sketching, laying down basic colors, blending, all that stuff. And I'm gonna follow the exercise. I'll show the video that explains everything for each day, so that together we can go on this journey together, and you guys can watch me sort of fumble my way through coloring throughout the week. Okay, so we'll do that next week, Monday through Friday. So, but today I'll be working on Batman, and we'll see how it goes. Let's see. Hiawatha says, "Good to ho." Nice. Dr. U2 says, "You got skills, Jason. I'll shout it out. Bow." Okay? Bow it out. Shout it out. Let people know. Let people know I'm live streaming, because usually I get one person watching me. Today is Hiawatha. So Hiawatha is your lucky day. You are the one. You are the one today, Hiawatha, person watching me. Let me put on my music, my funky music to keep me company, in case Hiawatha wants to take a break. But is my music box not working, or is it not plugged in? It's not plugged in. That's why. Aha! That is why it's not working. There, now it's plugged in. I knew something was going on. Now, let's see. Does it have to be? Ah, oh, oh, yay! Okay, it's working. Okay, let's see if it works. Oh yeah, it is working. Yay! Okay, I'll start drawing. You guys have any questions? Please feel free to ask. I'll be here for at least a couple of hours drawing, so feel free to pipe up and ask me any questions you may have. Let's see. Hiawatha says, "Got you on the TV in the front room with the dogs. Keep them happy. It's Friday night. Bow." Okay. Hopefully the music and my talking won't scare your dogs. What kind of dogs do you have? Two pits and a Ridgeback. Oh, cool. Nice. Those are good dogs. I don't have a dog. I've always wanted one, but unfortunately, my parents wouldn't let us have one. So I've had to live vicariously through my friends and and try to enjoy their dogs. Now my sister-in-law just got a dog. She and her family just got a dog about a month ago. So it's been interesting. The thing about dogs are you need to train them because they're kind of like kids. You don't train them, they get into all sorts of trouble. So you're gonna get a dog, make sure to train it, or else it's gonna be peeing and pooping all over the place for the rest of your life, or rest of their lives. Anyway, hopefully you will outlive your dog. But yeah, dogs are awesome animals. Love them. Let's see. Now the main thing with doing a portrait is, for me anyway, is getting the proportions right. So that's what I'm focusing on here. Actually, do I have the right glasses on? Actually, I do have the right glasses on. I do indeed have the right glasses on. Fortunately, I'm getting new glasses, so we'll see if that improves things once they come in. Let's see. Martha says they all live. Dark gifts playing. LOL. Love, time, and matters. Hmm. I'm gonna have to see if I can decipher that later on. It's hard for me to think and draw at the same time. I'm very I'm not good at multitasking that way. Uh oh. What happened? My no, don't die on me yet. Let's see. Uh, my little old iPod is seems to be on its last legs. It keeps on stopping and having I had to keep having to restart it. It's not that old. It's only about 15 years old. I don't know why it's giving me problems. Aren't iPods supposed to live forever? They should. All right, let's see. Do, 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 do. If you guys haven't already, you should check out Moon Knight, which is on I think it's on Disney Plus. It's very good. Or it's interesting. I'll just say that it's interesting. An interesting show. So I've watched the first two episodes and it's been entertaining. I have a bunch of Moon Knight comic books from actually from the '70s through, I guess through the '80s. I didn't really follow him sort of rapidly, but um, so I know the basic storyline for him, and it's interesting that sort of take that the MCU has taken with that character. So if you have a chance, check it out. Now this is going to be a little more difficult because Pattinson's face is mostly covered, so it's hard for me to get a lot of sort of guidelines in terms of where the parts of his face go. I mean, I can't see his ears, I can't see his hair, so it's a lot harder with the mask to sort of lay down where each part of his body actually each part of his face is supposed to go. But I will give it a shot. Hiawatha says, I got a jet, but I'll spread the word on this and I'll leave it on later, brother. Bow. Okay? Bow. I'm not sure if that's an acronym or not, but you take care, Hiawatha. And let people know. Spread the word. Send out the bat signal. Let people know that I'm drawing right now. But yeah, if you guys have a chance, you should check out the Batman movie. I went to theaters and watched it on yeah, was it this past Sunday? It was this past Sunday that I went to see the movie. It was good. It was surprisingly good because I was not a fan of them choosing Robert Pattinson to be Batman. I thought that was a terrible choice. But he was actually pretty good as Batman. However, having said that, he was good as Batman. He was a terrible Bruce Wayne. Um, so it's it's kind of a mixed bag. Overall, the movie was good, but his Bruce Wayne was pretty horrible. It was just he was exactly the same as Bruce Wayne as he was as Batman. So Bruce Wayne's supposed to be have one personality, so no one knows he's Batman, and so his personality as Bruce Wayne's supposed to be suave and you know um, sort of a playboy, happy-go-lucky in a sense, whereas Batman's very serious, very dour, very grumpy. Unfortunately, in this movie, Bruce Wayne is exactly the same way. So he always looks mad, angry, upset. He's basically a modern day emo, where his hair is all slicked down over his eyes, and you know he's surly in public. He doesn't like talking to people. People are always like, "Hey, Mr. Wayne, how you doing?" And he scowls back at them. So it's like this guy is pretty obviously the guy who dresses up as Batman because they're basically the same guy. Um, so that part of the movie kind of fell flat for me. Hey, Dee Dee, I got another person. Dee Dee's here. Dee Dee and me. Dee Dee, good seeing you. How you doing? Dee Dee Willingham, if you don't know, is a super artist, and she has her own channel. You should check out Dee Dee Willingham on YouTube. She YouTubes on the regular Monday, Wednesday, and I think Friday, um, and sometimes Thursday. But she is like clockwork every week. I don't know where she gets all of her energy, but she does collage and painting and all this other awesome stuff. So definitely, if you're into that sort of crafting sort of artwork, you should definitely subscribe to Dee Dee Willingham. My wife loves her channel, and uh, and she tries to check it out whenever she can. Oh, 8:30. Oh, just Monday and Wednesday now. Okay, Dee Dee's cutting down from her previous 5 days a week to only Monday and Wednesdays. But but she live streams for like 3 or 4 hours every morning, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So definitely subscribe to her channel, hit the bell for notifications of other videos because she's always putting them out, and she's got tons of subscribers who also follow her. So you meet a lot of nice people in her chat. So if you're into crafting or anything, definitely subscribe. Even if you're not, subscribe. You'll enjoy it because Dee Dee is very open, very fun loving. She's very energetic, so you will enjoy her live streams regardless. Yeah, thanks, Mrs. Robinson. Yeah, no, she really enjoys your stuff because she doesn't do as much as you do, but she enjoys crafting quite a bit. So um, even if she's not going to do this specific things that DD might be showing, she just likes watching and sort of learning. So Dee has a very nice, soothing voice as well. So unlike mine. That's sort of like nails on a chalkboard. Dee Dee has a nice, soothing voice. So it's very relaxing. Dee Dee says, Batman looking good. Well, it's kind of getting there. I'm still trying to get his proportions down. It's weird because I thought it'd be easier with the mask, but it's actually harder because there aren't as many um, sort of guideposts, like facial guideposts to sort of lead me along. Usually, I look at like the distance between someone's ears and their nose, or their nose to their chin, and it's actually harder with this mask on he's wearing. So I'm like, I'll try to get it. Oh, my wife's home. Hold on one second. I gotta say hello. Hello, I'm back. Yeah, my wife just got home, so and she said hi, but Dee Dee, by the way. So she was very excited to hear that you were in the chat. What happened to my? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Got my music. See if this works. It's a little loud. That's better. Dee says wife comes first. Good man. Yeah, I just don't want to end up getting killed in the middle of the night. So, got to keep her happy.
And I've known some. Until I first met you, I was lonesome. And when you came inside, dear, my heart grew light and just some words seemed new to me. You're really swell, I have to admit you. Deserve expressions that really fit you. And so I break my brain hoping to explain all the things that you did to me. Papa, me, it's too shame. Please let me explain. Oh, me, it's too shame. Means you're crying. Oh, me, it's too shame. Again, I'll explain. It means you're the fairest in the land. It means you're the fairest. It means you're the fairest. It means you're the fairest in the land. your brand. Call me Mr. Shane. Again, I'll explain. It means you're fairest in the land.
Greetings from the Andersons. I'm Patty. I'm Maxie. And I'm Laverne.
I can say that, but that I even said under Florence language only helps me tell you how great you are. I tried to say, call me Mr. Shane, so kiss me, I guess you understand.
Kitty says she'll be right back. Let's see. Live chat. Hey, Jeff Potts, how you doing? Good seeing you. Hope you're doing well. This is very odd. Okay, hold on one second. All right. Okay, there we go. That's a little better. So I'm still trying to get the hang of all this live streaming stuff. Even though I've been doing it for about over 2 years, I'm still trying to figure it out. Oh wow! Oh man, 6 people are watching. Wow! Thank you everybody for showing up and for watching me as I fiddle with Robert Pattinson's face. Let's see. Hmm. Hub's called. He is out in LA visiting daughter. Okay, cool. Hope you are all doing very well, Dee Dee. Now, is that the daughter that was with you this week, helping you with your live stream? Because Dee Dee usually has her cats helping her, but this week she also added her daughter. So, okay, okay, that's your other daughter. Jason, you have to speak in all caps for her to hear you. Am I speaking too softly, or is the music too loud? I'm not sure I understand. You need to let me know these things because otherwise I'm just going to assume everything is going hunky dory unless one of you good folk tells me that I'm screwing up. Oh, only caps when at my stream. Okay, okay, that's what he's talking about. Okay. Jeff's just messing with me. Now let's let me keep working on this. My chat moves fast. The only way I can really keep up with who is talking to me. Oh, okay, gotcha. Unfortunately, I don't have that problem. my my chat moves so slow that I don't have to worry about not keeping track of who's saying what. Usually, but then again, I don't stream nearly as consistently as Dee, so everyone knows when to expect Dee to stream. Me, I stream like middle of the night once every week and a half. So you never know. So make sure to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. That way you will be notified whenever I do stream. G says, "Yeah, I don't make your late night streams often. Yeah, probably because you're just getting up when they're going on." Dee has a regular sleep pattern, a normal sleep pattern. Mine is very odd. So even I don't know when I'm going to be awake. Let's see. Ah, yes, Jeff Potts has a new book out, and he's pushing his audiobook right now, his audio version of his new novel, the Revenant and the Tomb, and hopefully Jeff Potts will post a link to where you can check it out, so that if you like, you can purchase it. It's I believe it's like a fantasy book, like Lord of the Rings type novel. And from what I've heard, it's very good because he played a of sample reading of it, and it was really good, very good. So I encourage everybody to go check it out. Dee has very thoughtfully offered to post a reading clip on her show, which I hope Jeff Potts will take advantage of, because Dee has got a lot of viewers on her streams, including my wife. So All the relevant links are here, and Jeff Potts has posted a link to his book. Yeah, so check it out, everybody. Especially if you like sort of sword and sorcery type novels. I think you will like Jeff Potts' book. Oh, cool. And he has an audio sampler. Very cool. Revenant and the Tomb. Interesting. Very cool. 7.5. Sorry, 4.7 stars on Amazon and 3.8 stars on Goodreads. Very cool. All right. D says, "Is this a commission, Jason?" No, not really. Well, all my art is for sale. This, like the penguin drawing, like all the other drawings I've done, are available for $60 if anyone wants them. But no, this is just a exercise for me to sort of keep up my portrait drawing skills. So it's not specifically a commission, but if anyone wants to buy it for $60, you're more than welcome to. All my contact info is below, and just uh, just contact me. Let me know that yes, I want to buy this. Then I will happily mail you a drawing in return for some money. I'm not shy about taking money for my art. So please, if you want my art, let me know. We'll do a swap.
What you say? Somebody held up the chicken. Probably the heat scared. Then your horse that headed for Pine Creek. Guess it won't do again. Hurry up and I'll meet your friends.
Dee Dee Willingham says, I might buy a Batman for my grandson's birthday. He'll be 13 and loves Batman. Okay. Jeff Buss says Batman is Jason's specialty. Hmm. Oh, there it is. So where did I put my eraser? Well, these ears that they put on Robert Pattinson's Batman are kind of weird to me. They're sort of like needle ears. I don't know why. Like really super pointy. Like he's getting ready to stab someone with them. But oh well. Hmm. Real John Lex Luthor. Well, I drew not Lex Luthor per se, but I drew Billy Zane, the actor Billy Zane, as Lex Luthor because I always thought that he'd be like the perfect Lex Luthor. So I drew him in a business suit. Um, but that was probably 4 or 5 years ago. But Lex Luthor is just basically a bald guy. So there's not really much to him. It's like Professor X. He's just a bald guy. Except Lex Luthor's not in a wheelchair.
Well, he soon find out whether there was a vibration along with the sound. The scrap of wood showed him that when the bell sounds, it does vibrate.
Well, if I did draw Lex Luthor, he would probably look like Billy Zane. John Cryer's Lex Luthor. No, he's not Lex Luthor. Oh, he's too soft. Ugh. Remember when John Cryer played Lex Luthor's nephew in Superman 4? What was it? The Quest for Peace? Yeah, that's John Cryer. He's not Lex Luthor. I guess John Cryer as Lex Luthor is better than what's his name? Who's the guy who played him in played Lex Luthor in Batman v Superman? Jesse Eisenberg. I guess he's John Cryer is better than Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor, but not by much. Well, it's probably quite a bit better because I remember seeing him in Supergirl a couple times. He wasn't terrible, but he's too he's too nebbishy for me to be Lex Luthor. Um, oh, really? It's your daughter's brother-in-law? Oh no! Oh no! Forget what I just said. No, seriously. Seriously, he's a little too nebbishy to be Lex Luthor to me. It's cool that she's married to one of his brothers, my grandson's uncle. So I wanted to draw a drawing him. Okay, that's fine. Um, but I don't know. But Lex Luthor to me was always seemed to be like or at least should be, I guess, to my mind, should be someone who's very, I don't know, very authoritative and looks authoritative. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Who was also another person who I thought would be a good Lex Luthor? Oh, Mark Strong. I don't know if you guys know the actor Mark Strong. He was in the Kingsman movies, and also um, he played Sinestro in the wonderful Green Lantern movie. Um, he's been in a bunch of movies. He was also in one of the Sherlock Holmes movies with as a villain with Robert Downey Jr. I thought he'd make a good Lex Luthor. Oh, he also played Savannah in the Shazam movie, the bad guy in the Shazam movie. I thought he would make a good Lex Luthor. So yeah, he's Ducky. Yeah, I can't. I'm kind of stuck with my '80s perception of John Cryer. Um, like I said, he was okay as Luthor and Supergirl, but I don't know on the big screen. I don't know. It's just too much. It's too much '80s nostalgia with him for me to buy him as Lex Luthor. Be right back. Oh no, don't wrap me onto John Cryer. Jason said that you were just a little better than Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor. He what? I'm gonna get in trouble with John Cryer. I want John Cryer showing up on my doorstep. Now I'm getting Jesse Eisenberg after me. Dag nabbit. Okay, and then Will Smith's gonna show up and start slapping me around. I'm gonna get in a lot of trouble. All right, let's see. Batman. All right, now are these proportions right? They look pretty okay. Let's see. Okay. Okay, that's better. Oh, that's what that is. Okay, I keep forgetting he's got this weird neck thing going around his going around his neck. It's got like a weird collar. This version of Batman that like sticks up. I guess to protect his neck from knives and stuff, which I guess is a good idea, but it does look kind of weird. Kind of reminds me of Gotham by Gaslight. If you guys ever read, or I guess read that comic book or saw the animated movie, it's like set in the 1800s, 1890s. It's not quite a steampunk Batman story, but it's set during the same sort of period. Hmm. Yeah, I just wondered if you ever drew him. No problem. Yeah, like I said, I've drawn I've drawn Lex Luthor as Billy Zane. Billy Zane is Lex Luthor, but I've never drawn John Cryer specifically. But I'll put him on the list. I have a long list of people I have to draw. Hmm. All right. Now, you watch Star Trek, DD? I don't know if you do or not, because I've been watching this new show called, it's not new, but it's in the second season, Picard. It's based on the captain from the '90s show, Star Trek: Next Generation. D says we'll get back with you. His birthday is in June. Okay, cool. D says love Star Trek, but don't watch the new Picard. Yeah, I would say skip it. It's it's pretty. I watch it. It's pretty much purely out of love of the the next generation from Star Trek: Next Generation from the 1980s and 90s. The TV series Picard is so bad. Every week I watch it, I'm just like, why do I watch this show? It's so bad, and I just keep going back to checking out each episode, even though I know that each episode is going to be terrible. Um, hey, P Money, P Money's here! Yay! Good seeing you, P Money. Um, G says I canceled Disney and Netflix. That's very wise because Disney and Netflix, yeah, it's not it's not that good. Um, but Picard is just really bad. It's I was watching it yesterday, and they're in some sort of they're in a crisis. They've had to go back in time to sort of fix the timeline, or else the future is going to be destroyed, and they're in this crazy situation where they have to save basically the entire universe, and all of a sudden they one of them breaks out into a song and dance in the middle of this sort of crisis situation, and I'm just like, it's I don't understand the thinking of the people making the show. It's like they 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 seem to want to tell a fairly serious story, but then they throw in like really cheesy, campy, ridiculous things into the storyline that do nothing but take away from the seriousness of the plot that they're claiming they want to tell. So um, P. says, "Well, if I have to choose between Discovery and Picard, I'll pick Picard." Um, yeah, you'll probably only be marginally making a better choice. I saw the first. I think I saw 3 episodes of Discovery, and I had to drop it. It was so bad. Um, Picard is bad, but I'm still watching it after you know into the second season. So I've lasted longer with Picard than I did with Discovery. So I guess you could say that Picard is better based on that. But again, I'm mainly watching Picard only out of nostalgia for that character, even though they pretty much destroyed the character from Next Generation. He's not the same character. If he was like this in Next Generation, I probably would have hated Next Generation. So, but you know, not much I can do about it. I just wish it were better because I know it could be better, but they just uh, for whatever reason they've just decided not to. Hey, Melissa Lester's here. How you doing? Good seeing you. Melissa Lester is a programming half of the Lester sisters. However, she's quickly catching up with her sister Amy in terms of her art talent. So Melissa is rapidly becoming a very good artist. So I would definitely keep my eye on her. Oh yeah, please tell Ruth I said hi. P Money. Hope you guys are doing well. I haven't seen P Money around in a while, so I didn't know if he was sick or you know in jail or hiding out on the lam somewhere. So I'm glad to see that P Money is doing okay. D says he's probably in jail. Yeah, I mean, I figure it's an even chance. He's up in Canada somewhere, and they caught him without his mask on or something, and they just tossed him in the pokey. I figured, maybe he went to one of those rallies, one of those trucker rallies. Maybe he had a "Go Truckers Go" bumper sticker on his car, and the Mounties just yanked him up, yanked him to jail. So I don't know. So I'm glad to see that P Money has has posted bail and is now out on his own recognizance and is is free to hang out with us. Amy Lester's here. Hey Amy, how you doing? Good seeing you. Hope you're doing well. Wow, 9 people are watching. What the heck? Thank you everybody for watching. I do appreciate it. Most people I've had watching since. I'm trying to think. If you haven't already, please hit the like button. I'm going to take advantage of all these people watching. Hit the like button if you haven't already. If you also make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell for notifications of future videos. Make sure when you hit the bell to set it for all notifications so that you know you get all notifications. But yeah, thank you for watching. Usually it's just me and I don't know, one other person. Usually Jeff Potts. But it's very nice to know that I'm just not just drawing and talking to myself. Amy Lester says, you know all the cool artists, right, Dee Dee? Well, Dee Dee knows a lot of cool people. She's very popular. Dee says, come by my channel as often as you can, Jason. Let people know you. Okay, I'll try. When I'm actually up. Usually start streaming right after I go to bed, which is in the morning. Dee says, I try. Oh man, I'm sorry. P-Mike says, I had a tough month. I had no car for the last month, but 2 days ago I got a good deal on a Chevy Equinox. Oh man. Jeff Potts says, I actually watched DD during some of my meetings at work. That must be interesting. I'm glad you got a new car, P-Money. I know that, I guess right now it's like a bad time to buy cars. I guess they're really low on stock. Yeah, my wife and I had to buy a new used car because she had gotten in an accident last year. So, but it's from what I hear, it's a lot worse now than it was a year ago in terms of trying to find used vehicles. But I'm glad that you are back up and running. Alphapoto's here. Hey, Alphapoto, good seeing you. It says, cool, I caught an illustration by design stream. It's been a while. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I think last time I streamed was probably about 9 days ago. It's been a while. So I need to stream more often. Next week, like I said before, next week I'm going to be doing a 5-day exercise, Monday through Friday, where I'll be sort of following in another YouTube channel. Hold on one second. I'm trying to remember the name. It's, okay. The YouTube channel is called Paintable. 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 It's a YouTube channel that teaches you how to do digital painting. And so about twice a year they have a 5-day exercise where it teaches you how to do digital portraits, painting them, in Photoshop or other digital programs. So next week I'm going to be doing that and sort of going step by step each day and trying to do a digital paint because coloring to me is very hard. So I need the practice. So I figured that would be a good way to sort of force me to do it because I've been trying to do it for the last probably 2 or 3 years. It's like, oh, I'm going to do that this time, and I never do it. So I figured if I live stream it, you guys can watch me, then that would force me to actually do it. So, let's see. Amy Lester said that's a cool idea for a series. Yeah, I figured that's the only way I'm actually going to do it because I want to do it, but I don't have the self motivation to do it myself. So I'm gonna have to rely on you guys to sort of force me to and keep me accountable. Um, Dee says, "Cool, Jason. Use Procreate. Yeah, I guess you can use Procreate or whatever program. It's not so specific to one program that you have to use just Photoshop or just Procreate or just Clip Studio Pro. I think it no matter what program you use, you follow the same steps. So, and I'll play the video for each day, so we can all sort of see what we're supposed to be doing, and then you can sort of follow me, you know, as I work on mine. Yeah, I've never used Procreate myself. I don't have I don't have an iPad, which I think you need for Procreate. My wife has an old iPad, but Procreate doesn't work on it. It's I think it needs to be one of the newer tablets. Let's see. Oh, okay. I lost track for a second what I was drawing. Let's see. P Money says, just give me your phone number, and every day at 4 a.m. I'll ask how is coloring going. Yeah, right. Uh, yeah. I don't know why I've always just found coloring just very difficult. It's just I do it for work, and I'm not terrible at it, but I'm not. It doesn't come nearly as easily as drawing does. I mean, I really enjoy drawing. And I look forward to doing it. I kind of dread having to color, so which is not good. If you're an artist, it's not good that when you dread having to color. So I have to sort of trick myself into doing it outside of actual jobs and stuff because I enjoy looking at well colored artwork. I just don't I just don't enjoy doing it myself. So I need to get over that. Amy, he's not a good friend for wanting to torture me in the middle of the night. No, it's not being a good friend. Don't encourage P Money. See, Didi says, I love to color analog so much, hard to get into digital. Yeah, I think that. Oh, that's weird. My lampshade's cracking. Um, I mean, to me, digital is much for me anyway. It's much better than drawing traditionally, drawing analog, because it's easy to fix mistakes, um, and you're able to try so many different things with color, and then if you don't like it, you can just change back or easily, alter things. So if you like coloring traditionally, I would think that drawing digitally would be just as much, if not more fun, because you have more time to try different things. But you know, it's probably like me with drawing. I mean, drawing physically, I really love. I don't really like drawing on a computer because it takes something away from it. So it might be the same thing with coloring for you. Yeah, have P Money call you every morning to nag you about starting an Instagram, Amy. Although I'm surprised you don't have an Instagram because you're a really good artist, and you should have an Instagram, and then give us all the link to it so we can all follow you. I propose says I like coloring. Sometimes art doesn't look complete until I color it. Yeah, that's true. That's why most of my art looks incomplete because I don't color it. Dee Dee says, it is faster, Jason. Fix mistakes and cool special effects. Yes, yes. Where's my? Oh, there it is. So where's my water? Okay. Now, I'd like to improve my finishing techniques, says Melissa. Yeah, me too. That's why I'm going to do that exercise next week. So if you would, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so that you can follow me on my coloring journey next week. Pimai says, my wife asking, what are you doing up at 4 in the morning? I'll answer, I got to call Amy and Jason. No, you don't, P Money. No, you don't. You don't have to call me. Amy Lester says, digital paper doesn't dissolve after you try a few approaches. I experiment way too much for a traditional medium, at least not in the coloring phase, color styling phase. But once I get the colors worked out, I actually do like having a real painting, especially as gifts. Oh, that's cool. The problem with real painting for me is that you have to store it somewhere when you're done. I don't have room, so at least with drawing, I can keep it all in like a pad. I mean, I have tons of pads. Oh my gosh, I have so many sketch pads. But if they were paintings, I would be drowning in canvas. I'd be a canvas hoarder. I would need a house. I would need probably a house and a half to store all that stuff. Afroproto says there's a disconnect with digital painting and real painting. Printing out the digital painting kind of makes up that difference. Yeah, but you don't have the texture. Um, you don't have the I guess depending on how you paint. Watercolors doesn't really have like 3D texture, but if you're working in acrylics or you know gesso or something that you know, eh, it's all it all depends on the person. Do some sketchbook flip vids, Jason. Everyone loves those. Sketchbook flip vids. What are those? Um, you mean like a flip book, like an animation flip book, or or you mean something else? Where you show your sketchbooks. So you're saying it's a video where I just sort of where I like just flip through my sketchbook and show you the different drawings. Is that it? And what I'll have to look them up because I don't know what I would do. What? I just like flip to like the first page is like this is Batman, and then flip the second page and like this is Superman, and flip the next page and say this is John Cryer as Lex Luthor. Is that sort of what you're talking about? I'll look up sketchbook tour just so I have a better idea of what you're talking about. And hope, yeah, I'd have to see some samples because what I'm imagining is like me sort of being boring for 15 minutes while while flipping through my sketchbook. So I'm assuming they're more interesting than that. So I'll look at some samples and then see if I can do it. But thanks, Dee Dee. I appreciate it. I always appreciate good ideas, and Dee Dee has good ideas. Dee Dee says they're watched. They are watched. Okay, cool. Alpha Pro says if anyone's looking for colors for the comics, send them my way. I'm a colored person. I'm a person of color. So do you actually color? If so, I will let people know. Amy Lester says a tour of your sketchbook. How bold. Okay. You could be a little more exciting. Says P Money. This is my great John Cryer. This is my even greater Batman. Marvel at the beauty of my Batman sketch. Yes, marvel at the beauty of my Batman sketch. That's about as exciting as I get. I need to work on my excitement skills. But 8 people are watching, so that's pretty awesome. 8 people are actually watching, no matter how, regardless of how boring I am. So that gives me hope. Amy Lester says those sound like cool ideas, especially if you're doing studies on something. Those can have neat stories. Yeah, that's true. I gotta look into it. Now I gotta figure out what I'm doing with this Pattinson. This Robert Paddington Bear picture. Look up Sketchy Trav, says Dee Dee. Sketchy Trav sounds kind of sketchy to me, but I will look it up. Sketchy Trav. Sounds like a drug dealer. Um, Melissa says, true, maybe I'll do a video about my 7 sketchbook story. He just did a tour. Okay, I will look it up. A lot of good ideas during this live stream. Let's see. Let me sit down for a second. Rest my back. Oh, sorry. Hold still. Camera. The camera moves suddenly. It's because my big head hit the camera. My mistake. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. P. Mike says, "Oh, you beat me to it, Jason. I don't know what I beat you to, but I'm glad I won." Um, Dee says, "Sketchy Trav has 86,000 followers." Sketchy Trav. Sketchy Trav. Yeah, I'll look up Sketchy Trav. Hold on, let me move the. All right. Melissa says Sketchy Trav sounds cool. Melissa is very impressed by Sketchy Trav. I think Melissa wonders if he drives a motorcycle and wears a leather jacket. And smokes cigarettes outside the boys' room. Sketchy Trav. Make up an exciting story about your Batman sketch. You're at Warner Brothers movie lot when a fire broke out in one of the trailers. You left in the action and Dee Dee says, well, his sketches are drawings. Cool. I'm going to have to look up Sketchy Trav. All right. Didi says, determined to get Jason monetized. Yeah, where am I at right now? I have no idea how many subs I have. I have like 836 subs, 836. So I'm only 164 subs away from reaching 1,000 subs. At which point I will be in the running to be monetized. So yeah, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Help me reach 1,000 subs. And then once I reach 1,000 subs, I only have to do that 1,000 more times, and then I'll have 1,000,000 subs, which would be pretty awesome. So I'm almost there. I'm almost at 1,000,000 subs. So thank you everybody for your help and your support. I appreciate everybody who has subscribed to me so far. Amy Lester says Sketchy Trav should have a cool hat. Name like that needs a hat. Yes, he does. I expect Sketchy Trav to be wearing a fedora, and to have about 4 days worth of stubble on his face. And what else? What else does Sketchy Trav have based on his name? He definitely smokes cigarettes. Sometimes he vapes, but he mostly smokes cigarettes. And Sketchy Trav, he rides a motorcycle. He definitely does not ride a moped. And he has to drive a muscle car. Sketchy Trav. Yeah, he drives a muscle car. Probably a 67 Mustang. And what else? What else does he do? He does anything that's cool. Sketchy Trav does. He's got tongue piercings. No, Sketchy Trav definitely does not have tongue piercings. He's too cool for that. Sketchy Trav, does he have a ponytail? Maybe. He might have a ponytail. He has tats. What else does Sketchy Trav have? I don't know. I'll have to look it up. I'll have to look up his YouTube channel, but he definitely has at least those things. Does Sketchy Trav like espresso? Yeah, he likes espresso. Sure. He says, I actually got to do something with the kids. Good seeing everybody. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to see you guys again. Yeah, it's great seeing you, P Money. It's Surprisingly, I miss seeing P Money. I never thought I would say that, but yes, I'm glad to see that P Money is back. Uh-oh, and my my phone is dying, so I'm gonna have to plug it in and let's see. There we go. It's plugged in. It's charging, and it's a rapid charger, so hopefully it won't take too long. But I'm looking at the chat through my phone, so. Ah, Melissa says that he can be found with a pair of smoked aviators. Um, would he wear smoked aviators? I don't know. He definitely wears sunglasses. I'm not sure if they'd be smoked aviators. Maybe. Dee claims that he's so normal. I don't see how he can be normal with a name like Sketchy Trav. If I go to his channel and Sketchy Trav looks like someone's accountant, I'm going to be very disappointed, Dee. So he better live up to his name. You can't call yourself Sketchy Trav and then just look like some normal guy. Now, unfortunately, I can't see the chat right now because my phone's charging. So I'm afraid you're going to have to talk amongst yourselves for a little while until my phone charges. I can look at the chat again. So I'm not ignoring you. I'm simply focusing on the artwork for now. So and charging my phone. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, let me start filling in some stuff. Just trying to think the best way to do this. Best way to fill it in because I usually do contour hatching. So hmm. standing up. There we go. That way I want to keep on repeating the same thing over and over again. In case anybody is interested. I just need to figure out which areas are, oops, are actually shaded in. Okay. Okie dokie. Now if I find my pencil, did I leave it over there? I left it over there. Let me get my watch so I know what time it is. Wow, it's been almost 2 hours? What? What? I want to keep on drawing. So if anybody's still here, stick around. Because I'm going to keep on drawing. Let's see. Ah, dang it. I keep hitting my head. Do I have to stand up for this? I probably should stand up for this. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see. Let's see. Did I mess this up? Did I mess this up? Huh. It's not too bad. Phone's still charging. So I'm going to keep on keeping on. Keep on trucking. Now, I know this looks a little messy, but I'm hoping that when it's done, it will actually look good. So I ask for your patience. Okay, the phone's charged a little bit. It's up to 35%. So that's good for a little while. Let me see what mischief people have been getting up to while I have been drawing. Uh, oh my gosh, we've been talking a lot. Holy mackerel! Dag nabbit! Um, Melissa says that Sketchy Trav should have longish, wavy, windblown hair, likely brown. So Melissa thinks that Sketchy Trav should look like a romance novel model. so, um, so I think I know what Melissa Lester has in mind for Sketchy Trav. Sketchy Trav to Melissa Lester should look like what was that? What was that show from the '90s? It was Renegade. Was that it? Um, with who was that actor? Can't remember his name. He was on Falcon Crest. Dee Dee probably knows. I'm sure Dee Dee watched Falcon Crest back in the day. Who was that actor on Falcon Crest, Dee Dee, who starred in Renegade? Lorenzo Lamas, thank you. Alpha Proto came up with it. So to Melissa Lester, Sketchy Trav should look like. Well, I'm old too, Dee Dee, so don't worry about it. I figured if I remembered it, then you would remember it too. Um, Alpha Proto beat you to it. So Melissa's idea of Sketchy Trav is he looks like Lorenzo Lamas, but what he has to wear a fedora because Amy Lester says he has to wear a fedora. Um, okay, and apparently Amy has dinosaurs around that we have to hide now that I'm back. Um, and Amy wants me to draw Sketchy Trav. I can draw Sketchy Trav. I can draw a quick pic of Sketchy Trav based on that. Afro says thank you. That show used to come on all the time when I was a kid. Okay, just rub it in, Sketchy. Just rub it in, Alpha Proto. How young he is compared to me. Hold on. Amy Lester says, "Oh, sweet Betty, that is not what's showing up on my sketch pad." Like I'll draw Sketchy Trav really fast for for Amy. Hold on. Nah. I need a sheet of paper. Now I'm just going to use typing paper because I'm not going to. No offense to Sketchy Trav, but I'm not going to put a permanent picture of him in my sketchbook. Let me see. Let's find it. Okay, here we go. I'll have to pause my Batman sketch for a few minutes to draw Sketchy Trav for the Lester sisters. All right. You guys see that? You can see it. There you go. Let me move my ruler. There you go. All right. Now, Sketchy Trav, according to Melissa, of course, Sketchy Trav has to have a really square jaw. So, he, of course, has a very square jaw. Melissa says that he has wavy hair, long wavy hair. Now, that'll give him big neck muscles. So he has long wavy hair, probably windswept, just like on the romance novel covers, and like Lorenzo Lamas in Renegade. And oh yeah, so he wears sunglasses. I think Melissa, was it either Melissa or Amy, said he wears aviator glasses. I guess like I don't think he wear aviator glasses. I think he'd wear like cooler glasses. Aviator glasses are like what Joe Biden wears. He would wear like cool glasses. They wouldn't be as big as as uh, as aviators. They're like sort of slim glasses, sunglasses. Do we send Jiminy our drawings of Sketchy Trav too? Sure. Yeah, send me pictures of Sketchy Trav, and I'll post them on Twitter. Hashtag Sketchy Trav. Now, does Sketchy Trav smile? I don't know. With his name, well, he has stubble. He has lots of stubble. So he has a 5 o'clock shadow. He has. Okay, Sketchy Trav will probably have like a wry smile, sort of like a kind of a smile, but not. I don't know. Part smiles, part scowl. I don't know. He's too cool. I don't know. Sketchy Trav. He also wears a fedora, and he probably has a cleft in his chin. And he's got a 5 o'clock shadow. So how would you do that? I guess you just like but he also wears a fedora. So I gotta give him a fedora. So Amy says, yeah, he's 80s cool with in the glasses now. uh, illustration by design. Have you ever been hired to do caricature art? Yes. Actually, I've, I've done it quite a bit. So, um, and Sketchy Trav. What would he be wearing? Well, he'd be wearing like a probably wearing a leather jacket over a wife beater. What's it? Another name for wife beater? It's a not t-shirt. It's a I can't remember the name of it now. I really hate calling them wife beaters because it kind of implies something that's not necessarily true. Okay, leather jacket. Oh, he's definitely got hair on his chest. So he's got hairy chest. Tank top. Is it a tank top? A tank top. Okay, thanks, Marsupial Gamer. I just got so used to hearing it called a wife beater that yeah, it's a tank top. Yeah, tank top. Thank you. And of course, the leather jacket will have like kind of beefy shoulder pads in it. Oh yeah, and I forgot he's got a cigarette. Got a cigarette because he doesn't care about lung cancer because he's sketchy Trav. Sketchy Trav's too busy working on his art to worry about piddly things like cancer or emphysema. So Dee Dee says, now go look what he really looks like, Jason. Now, Dee Dee, if he doesn't look similar to this, he needs to change his name because you cannot have a name called Sketchy Trav and not look at least 75% like this. Because this is what someone named Sketchy Trav should look like. Sort of like a cross between Johnny Bravo and Lorenzo Lamas. long, flowing brown hair, just like Melissa imagined him. Probably has his name on his shirt too. There you go. That's what Sketchy Trav looks like. Sketchy Trav. Now I'm sure that if we look at him on his YouTube channel, he will look very similar to this. Or else he's a fraud. Eric Hawkins says that doesn't look like Batman. Eric Hawkins, by the way, just started his latest campaign for his comic books, the Zombie for World of Oz today. I bought my copy. You should buy yours. And hopefully Eric will post a link to Zombie for World of Oz in the chat for everybody to look at and to have a chance to buy it. It's already blown past its goal. Last time I looked, it was close to $3,500. Only in less than a day, in like 6 hours. So everybody, go check out Eric Hawkins' new comic book, The Zombie for World of Oz. Amy said that she sent him mine on Discord. I sent him mine on Discord. You sent who what on Discord? You sent Sketchy Trav your drawing on Discord. Let us know what his Discord is. We'll all send him our drawings. I'm just going to post my Sketchy Trav on Twitter and then hashtag it Sketchy Trav. So, okay. Didi wants me to look what he really looks like. Okay, I'm going to go onto Twitter, not Twitter, but onto YouTube. I'm going to look him up, and you guys can follow along with me to see what he really looks like. I have no idea. So. Let me see here. I assume you just type in Sketchy Trav. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Let's see this. Hold on. We got share. Share screen. Okay, hold on. Hold on 1 second. Let me turn this down. Pause. All right. We're going to look at Sketchy Trav. Hold on. Share. Is this showing up? Okay, it's showing up. Let me. How do I make this bigger? Is that bigger? That's bigger. Okay, cool. All right, let's check this out. Check out Sketchy Trav.
Everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. I
Oh
haven't
my
uploaded
gosh.
for a little while. I haven't been drawing a whole lot lately, and that's because I've had a pretty
That
big
guy
life
is not
change.
Sketchy
My
Trav.
wife and I decided to buy a new
Look
house.
at that.
This is a house we've been kind of looking at for a long time.
That's Sketchy Trav
Loved our previous
after
house,
he's like gotten
but
married, had about
this was
3
something
kids,
where it was
and
like our dream home.
you know,
So
has
the last 4 months of
retired
my life has
for a
been,
few years.
you know, doing everything
That's
I
not
can
Sketchy
to
Trav in his
purchase
prime.
new
This is
house.
Sketchy. Yeah,
And then,
nah.
you know, when you buy a new
It's
house,
Sketchy
it
Trav
totally
after he's
gets you
been
out of your
domesticated.
routine. My daily
Poor
drawing
Sketchy
routine
Trav.
got completely
Oh my God,
thrown
what
out the
happened?
window.
Sketchy.
So
Why Sketchy?
right now,
Why?
we're kind of in a good place. We're in the house, and I'm slowly but surely getting back into my healthy routine.
Sketchy
of
traded in
drawing every day,
his
and I
Harley
thought it'd be a
for a
good time to
minivan.
do quick house tour, and then
I know, Melissa.
sketchbook
Lies.
tour.
These are all
So
lies.
let's just get right into the house tour real quick.
Oh no,
this
Sketchy.
is
Look at that house. Sketchy doesn't live in a house like that. Sketchy
awesome.
lives in a
big
he lives in like a maybe a loft, like a beat up loft with exposed pipes and stuff. Look at that place. It looks like oh my gosh.
And through here, you have my wife and I's master bedroom, which it's on
he's
the
got
other side of the
a
house
fire
from my girls'
in
rooms, which
a
is
fireplace.
really nice.
Look at this place.
If
He's
you're
got
married,
recessed
you don't
lighting.
mind.
What the?
And then
What is
master
this?
bathroom.
Look at that
This is
bed.
my wife's office. This
Sketchy
is
Trav would
her
never
own
sleep.
space.
He's got a
She gets
cat.
to,
Oh my gosh.
do all her videos.
Sketchy Trav only.
If you don't know, my
Oh
wife's been a
no.
YouTuber forever,
Look
longer
at
than
this
I have.
place. It's
Kara
like he married
Emily
Martha
is
Stewart.
her
What happened, you
YouTube
Sketchy?
name, but she also has a book channel too. She reads a ton.
Seriously, yeah, Eric
check
Hawkins.
that
That
out.
bedroom is bigger
It's
than
like
my house.
guest bathroom. It's nice. All the bathrooms have like
Oh no.
showers and stuff. So
He's
if you're ever a
still
guest
wearing
in
his
my
members
house and you
only
wanna take a bath,
jacket,
just
so at least
randomly,
he hasn't
you can just
completely
go in there and
sold
take a
out, but
bath.
still. Oh my gosh, Sketchy.
This is the
Oh,
kitchen. Love the
Sketchy.
huge kitchen. It's awesome.
His
Granite
wife's cute,
countertops, which
but
my wife appreciates because it's so much easier.
I can see how he
We'll go
became
back here.
domesticated. He found a good woman.
The girls' rooms. So one interesting thing about the house is all the bedrooms are master bedrooms.
Oh man.
So
Oh
this is
well.
my daughter Elena's bedroom.
I'm glad Sketchy's happy,
Her
but
princess bed,
no,
walk-in
man.
closet, and then her very own bathroom, which is super cool.
Wow,
She has good
house
taste.
for his cat
These are
too.
some
Oh no.
Awesome
Yeah, I gotta
anime
stop this.
posters, which if you guys haven't seen these little hangers, these are the best ways to hang posters and art. I love these things. They're just magnetic. And you can take any art piece and just hang them up super easy, change them out whenever you want.
Wow.
So that's my daughter
That's a good
Elena's
idea.
bedroom, and then this is my Princess Emery
I
bedroom.
want a house like Sketchy Trav's.
Same, her own bathroom, walk-in closet.
It's got a
Super cool.
princess
They
bed.
love these rooms. I feel like we're spoiling them a little bit with these. And then up here is super cool.
Hope that's where your studio
We
is.
actually didn't
Sketchy.
really have a whole lot of plans for this room. It's kind
That's
of
where
a
you put your
bonus room,
studio.
playroom. So
Oh,
we're making
no.
it our VR bedroom. So the girls play VR, video games. We haven't put a couch or anything up here yet. They also play Gaga
See?
Ball in here, which is
He not only had
hilarious.
kids,
So
he has
whenever
all
we need a break
girls.
from them,
So
they need to
he's
get some
been
energy out.
completely
We just send them up
domesticated.
here and they
Oh,
can
no.
trash this
Sketchy.
room as much as they want.
Yeah, well, so I want to see
Yeah,
your
the
Sketchy
gym.
Trav.
So now we'll head out here. This is
Okay.
probably the
I'll
major
do
reason
Sketchy
we
Trav
bought the
then.
house.
Hi, Sketchy. Oh man, yeah, poor Sketchy. Wow. Well, married life will do that to you. You know, all the wildness has been beaten out of him. So he's gone from this to Mr. Rogers. So, but you know, we remember Sketchy as he was with the fedora and the long flowing brown hair and his wife beater. So Dee says, go look at the sketchbooks. We will. I want everybody to go, and if you can, subscribe to Sketchy Chat Trav, and you know, show him some love and support. So he needs it. You know, he had to get a haircut and shave, and you know, he had to buy a house and stuff. So he needs our support. So should we send the drawings to you on Discord DM? I don't have a Discord. Are you talking about whose Discord are you sending it to? Um, I mean, just if you can, put it on Twitter and then hashtag it sketchytrav, or go down below. This is an NFT, Vic. No, it's not an NFT. Or just just send it to me via my contact info down below. On my you can DM me via Twitter or Facebook or whatever, and then I can get it that way. So that was cool. It was cool seeing Sketchy Trav. I'll definitely check out his YouTube channel, DD, and see what he does in terms of his sketchbook sketchbook flips. I think you said that they're called. So because I'm not really familiar with those things. So, but thanks for telling me. I appreciate it. I would definitely look into it. Now let me move all that stuff and get back to Edward from Twilight in his Batman cosplay. Okay, yes, sketchbook tours. Okay, gotcha. Make my own sketchbook tours. Cool. YouTube must be doing well for him. That's probably $1 million home. I guess it depends on where he lives. If he lives like somewhere in like Kansas or something, it probably costs a house like that would probably cost maybe $500,000. As opposed to if he lived in Fort Lauderdale, is all locations. I would much rather live somewhere in the boondocks and have a house like that than live somewhere, really ritzy and have to pay twice as much money or more for a similar home. But I'm kind of frugal that way. Amy Lester says Batman Returns, yes, but not with Michael Keaton, with Robert Pattinson instead. So let's see. Put that there. Now it's going to slide around. Remove that. Now put it there. Trying to get Jason monetized, says Dee Dee yet again. Yes. I would like to be monetized one day. That I too can be like sketchy Trav and have a $500,000 home, but without the cat houses. What do they call it? They're like cat stands or whatever. Yeah, I'll have dogs instead. It's so funny. Like everyone I know, like all my friends are like all cat people, including my wife. And do I know any real dog people? I think I maybe know like one dog person. Most of my friends tend to be cat people. I find that interesting. A cat tree. Okay, that's what it's called. Dee Dee knows. Dee Dee has cats. See, everyone I know has cats. All right, let's see. With enough glitter, yes, Batman sparkles too. Yeah. Melissa is a what's his last name? Edward. I keep thinking Edward Norton. Edward. Or Edward Scissorhands. It's Twilight Edward. Oh my gosh. P P A B C B B C D D E F G. I have to go through the alphabet. Cullen. Edward Cullen. Oh my gosh. And it's funny because I had to get to K to remember his last name, even though it starts with a C. And it's sad that I know that, but my wife was a big Twilight fan, so she made me take her to all the movies when we were dating. So, and she loves watching them whenever they're on TV, and they're on TV a lot. Oh my gosh. Twilight. Can you guys see this? Oh yeah, you can see it. Okay. I had to keep on checking with my computer. Um, Dee says more like a perch than a tree. Amy says cats adopt people. They're good pets for people who don't have pets. I don't have a pet, but I don't think a cat would be a good pet for me. I like pets that are affectionate. You know, dogs are very. I know cats can be affectionate, but dogs are very showy with their affection. You don't have to guess how a dog is feeling. And I like that about dogs. I like knowing how an animal is feeling. If I'm petting an animal, I like to know whether or not it's going to bite me, scratch me, or is annoyed with me. A dog will let you know that. A cat will not. A cat will be purring 1 second, the next second trying to bite your hand off, and I'm not a fan of that. So. Dee Dee says Johnny Depp. What about Johnny Depp? People are cats' pets. Yeah, basically. This is the fun part of drawing for me. Just sort of blacking in areas. It's very easy. I don't have to worry about really being too careful. Um. Oh well, yeah. I said Edward Scissorhands. I was trying to remember Robert Pattinson's character from Twilight. I knew his first name Edward, but I couldn't remember his last name. I kept on thinking Edward Scissorhands, Edward Norton. It's Edward Cullen. So this took me a while to remember what it was. Oh, wait, got my music. But y'all were talking about Edward the Twilight guy. Yeah, yeah. What number is that graphite you're blacking in with? I don't know what this is. It has to be a B. Um, it's a it's a B lead. I'm sure it doesn't say on the package. This is like black. I don't know. It's made in China, so I'm gonna guess just looking at it that's probably like uh I don't know, like a 2B or a 4B just by the looks. So I usually don't like using B pencils because they smear very easily, and you have to be careful. I don't like mess, which is why I don't really paint. I don't paint at all really, except on the computer because it's a mess. But I usually use just an HB, like a normal number 2 pencil, but I don't have any of those leads. So and but it also it's you know, but these softer leads are good for good for making dark areas. So I can't complain too much. What I usually do is, I'll fill it in with this soft lead, and then I'll spray fix it, and then I'll go back over it to darken it even more, and then I'll spray fix that. So I'll end up spray fixing the artwork probably twice, just so I can get the blacks as dark as possible. Um, and also, when going over when I'm doing, like, say, the left side, I'll cover up the art that I've darkened in so it doesn't start smearing all over the place, which it will, because my hand just I can't keep my hand from getting into it. So Amy Lester says, I feel like rolling on the ground is very specific body language for a cat. Alpha. I'm not sure what it means exactly, but they seem friendly. Yeah, I've kind of given up on trying to figure out what cats are trying to tell me, because again, they can be very friendly one second, and then the next second trying to rip the skin from your bones. So, Amy says that's a crazy dark pencil. I would have thought it was ink. It looks great. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's not. It's not. I think it looks darker on screen. I mean, it is dark, but I know there are darker pencils out there, or darker leads anyway. But I'm glad it's showing up. What time is it? Oh, I'll be right back. I think my wife's going to bed. She has to work tomorrow morning, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully, some people are still here. Um, hey, Dee Dee, you take care. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for letting us know about Sketchy Trav. I would never have even known about him unless you had mentioned him, but I will look into him. Thanks. Yes, Amy Lester, welcome back. Sorry, I had to say goodnight to my wife, so just got to get up early tomorrow morning. Let's see. Let me put this there, this here, so I can see. Thank you, Melissa. Was I gone that long? Everyone's saying welcome back, like I was. I just visited the South Pole. Of course, always take care of your family. Yeah. Only have one wife. Have to take good care of her. Alpha Proto says Twilight was weird. Why was a super old vampire in high school? Yeah, if you can't think about Twilight at all, you can't sort of think about it critically at all because it just comes across as really weird and really creepy. I mean, Edward Cullen was what 110 years old, and he's in high school trolling after 16-year-olds. it's kind of creepy. You should have learned all that stuff years ago. Seriously, yeah, it's kind of messed up. Kind of a messed up story, but what can you do? What's funny is how much like girls love that love that story, that those movies. It was so weird. And it's like it was either preteen girls or middle-aged women who love that series. Uh, Classes would be super easy, seriously. And apparently, like they'd all been in high school like multiple times because every time they reached like after like 10 years, it's like they weren't aging, so they would have to like move and then come back. Like once like that generation had like died, they could come back and like go to high school again. I'm like, why would they even bother going to high school? Why wouldn't they just like sort of hang around their house all day and just you know and I don't know what they do when they're not when they're not going to high school. Amy Lester said, "Yeah, looking young, you could just say he skipped 2 years and started his own business." Seriously, Amy knows. You know, it's like just become like a .com billionaire or something. You know, or move to another country. You know, travel the world. Do something instead of going to the same stupid high school in Washington State, like every 2 decades. I mean, that's just boring. That's lame. Yeah, or take college courses. I mean, you think that you think that that this family of beautiful vampires would become like supermodels or something. You know, do something. I don't get it. You imagine being trapped in high school forever. That's some kind of vampire curse right there. Seriously, okay, I won't say I hated high school, but I did not like high school. College to me was much more fun. And just based on those characters, the way they look in the movies, they could easily have passed for like college students. I would have like gone to a college and stayed there for like 100 years. That would have been a lot more fun. At least the kids there are like of legal age. So, if you want to hook up with one of them, it'd be okay. It wouldn't be creepy. He's cursed to fail the 10th grade for eternity. All right, let's see. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to see where. All right, that there, and I guess there and there, I guess. Melissa says, poor Edward. Yeah. Alfaro says, illustration by design is a good husband. People with wives always bragging about how they have a wife. Well, it's good. But I can't really hide it. Can I? Wives are pretty cool because they actually agree to be with you, forever, and they don't really have to. So that's pretty cool. Even when they know how screwed up you are, they still agree to to marry you. That makes them pretty cool. Eric Hawkins says, glad to see someone else using a lead holder. I feel like I'm the only one who uses them anymore. Really? I think most I don't know. I every time I see, I don't know. Most artists I see use lead holders. Um, I mean, the main reason I use them is just because I got tired of having to use pencils, and when you use a pencil and you sharpen it, it gets smaller each time. I mean, a lead holder for me is great just because I don't have to worry about the instrument getting smaller the more I use it. So I started using them in college, and I was just like, this thing's great. I'm gonna I'm gonna keep on using this. I can't really see what I'm doing because of the light's reflecting off the graphite. So, but I'll stand up in a few minutes. I just need to give my back a rest. When you're old like me, you can't stand up for 2 hours without your back complaining about it. So I gotta give my old back a respite. All right. Amy Lester says, if I really buckle down with the algebra this time, I'm sure I'll pass eventually. He enters into Mr. Gandalf's math class with renewed confidence. now Amy's going to start writing Twilight fanfic. If I ever go on a date, all I will do is give them reasons why they shouldn't date me. Yeah, but I don't know. So, I think that girls will be that just make you more interesting to girls if you gave them reasons not to date you. Because then they start things like, "Ooh, maybe I can fix him." You'll be a project. You'll be their new project, Alpha Proto. I have a lot to fix. We all do. Don't worry about it. That usually doesn't stop girls. Guys having a lot to fix, that usually doesn't stop girls from liking you. Which is a good thing. Because otherwise the human race would have been extinct a long time ago. Thank God for tolerant women. All right, let's see. Hmm. 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 Afro says Batman's giving a side eye. Yep. Yep. Batman doesn't trust anybody. And plus, he's been in high school for the last 100 years, so he's very He's very wary of people. I'm trying to think of the best way to approach this. Let me sharpen my pencil. Oh, dang, I got graphite all over my hands. Dag and nabbit. Clean that off. The old-fashioned way, by rubbing it against my leg. There we go. Laundry day tomorrow. Alfred Proto says, you had to use the most awkward picture of Rob for the thumbnail, didn't you? Well, yeah. Well, I use it. I use a picture of Rob that he took for GQ last year to promote Batman. So don't blame me. Blame Robert Pattinson because he's the one who decided to look and act like a goof to promote this movie. So I'm just using what he provided. And plus, if there are plenty of pictures of Robert Pattinson looking like a square jawed supermodel, the picture I used was much more interesting to me. Much more interesting. And if I used a normal picture of him, you wouldn't have commented about it. So it worked. It worked. Let's try this as well. Well, it says I'll be right back. Okay. We'll be here. What time is it? It is 10:27 Eastern Standard Time. I think I will. I'll continue for another half an hour till 11 o'clock. That'll be roughly 4 hours. So I think that's long enough to try your patience with me. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me this long. Wow. I am very grateful. Alfaro says you're not going to wait for Melissa Lester. I'm not leaving. I'm just saying. I have a. I'm going to keep drawing till 11 o'clock. So I assume it's not going to take her 40 minutes to to do whatever she's doing. She says be right back. I assume that means within the next several minutes, not the next hour. Hmm. Hmm. Alpha Pro says my friend Dad went out for a pack of smokes. He still hasn't come back. Well, in that case, Melissa Lester went out for a pack of smokes and never comes back. I probably won't keep this stream open for years waiting for her to return. Hopefully, she will have hit the bell for notifications so that during my next live stream, she will be able to show up again. But I'm assuming that she is not just gone out for a pack of smokes, never to be seen again. Hey, Melissa Lester's back. Yay. She didn't just go out for a pack of cigs, never to return. I just want to say hi to everyone on Middle Earth Storytime. Edwin's show started a little early tonight. Yeah, everybody should check out Edwin Boyette's Middle Earth Storytime channel. He reads various books and does readings of various books, both fantasy, sci-fi, and others. So he has a great speaking voice. So check it out if you like audiobooks. It's like a live audiobook reading. And the Lester sisters are pretty much regular fans. They're stalwart members of the Middle Earth Storytime Club. I'm very flattered that Melissa Lester decided to hang out with me instead of Edwin Boyette. My goodness. She must have been really impressed by that drawing of what's his name? Sketchy Trav. Melissa says Amy colors Elrod's illustrations sometimes. Cool. That's nice. Very cool. How's your art going, Melissa? I know that you are working on your art skills as well. I want to see more art from Melissa Lester. Okay. I know what to do. I know what to do. Let me tilt this a little. Let me sit down a little. And tilt this like that so I can see it. And I'm trying to get a handle on Clip Studio Paint. Cool. Yeah, I need to look into that as well. I want to learn it. I just need to make the time to do it. So we're kind of in the same boat. Not sure when I'm going to do that, but I want to. It always seems to be a big learning curve for me whenever I have to start new software or learn new software. So I always like put it off because I'm like, oh gosh, now I gotta learn more software. I'm having enough trouble with Photoshop and coloring. It's like one more thing to figure it out. Alpha Pro says, I recommend Clip Studio Pro over Photoshop for people learning digital art. Okay, cool. Let's see. Alfredo says it does more stuff. It's a fair price. That sales all the time. It's better than subscribing to Photoshop as a service. Yeah, I hate that. That's why I haven't upgraded my Photoshop in years, because I will not pay a subscription to a for a product that should be an all-in-one package. You know, I have no interest in doing that, so I shall not do it. Melissa Lester says, so Amy and I are working on starting a YouTube show. I mentioned it to Alpha earlier. Oh, cool. Amy had a hard time drawing us Photoshop last stream. I remember that. We have 2 ideas for topics. What is the channel, Melissa? What's your YouTube channel name, so we can all subscribe? So we can all subscribe and bug you guys. Sorry, I had to remove my watch after I wear it. What happened? After I wear it for a while, it like imprints on my wrist. Dagnabbit. I don't like that. Melissa says we'll probably use Unseen Kingdom. My watch is waterproof, so I wear it for weeks at a time. My watch is waterproof too, but it doesn't stop it from irritating my wrist. I mean, and I only wear it, I wear it, a few hours a day. So. Let's see here. Oh, I see. Okay. Sorry. Melissa says we want to do two things: an interview style program where we talk with creative people about their projects with us, or making a little animation inspired by their work. Won't that take a lot of time? An animation inspired by the work of the people you're interviewing? You'll have to prepare. I mean, I don't. I mean, I imagine that's why I imagined it would take a lot of time because I don't know. It'd take me a lot of time. But you guys are probably a lot more skilled at it than I am. So. Ah, slipping, sliding. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Melissa says it would be likely be pre-recorded and like a simple GIF like what I used to make every week on Door and Quarter, but the work would be split between us both, so it would be a bit more polished. That's cool. That's great. Very exciting. Yeah, please let us know the particulates when you have them. Oh, excuse me. Someone's DMing me. It's probably Nasser. Hold on. Let me check. Stay. Huh. Surprisingly, it was not Nasser. Of course, this kick Nasser. Yeah, it wasn't him this time. He was just DMing me the rest of the day today. Hey, Yash, how you doing? Yash is here at the tail end of the stream. I've been streaming since 7:15. Yash comes in right before 11, before I'm about to shut it down. But I'm very happy you're here, Yash. How are you doing? How's the family? Hope you're doing good. Haven't seen you in a while. Or talked to you. Seen, talk. You been staying out of trouble? It'd be a good tool to promote your video games. You could post game trailers to the channel. Yeah, yeah, seriously. I would like to see more of what the Lester sisters do. I see them a lot in the chats, but I'm very interested in what they do. I mean, especially like Melissa, because Amy's work is very visible because she draws, but Melissa's is more sort of behind the curtain type stuff. I'm curious to see what the work she does. She's a mysterious member of the pair. The other would be called Drawn to the Bible. Oh, cool. Bible study where we draw what the reading inspired us to make. Very cool. Neat. Yeah. Please keep us informed on that, Melissa. I think there would be a lot of people very interested in what you guys have to offer. Honey shows up sometimes too. She is cool. Who is Honey? Is that a person? Is that a cat? What is that? Oh, Honey is the other sister, I think. Okay, I didn't even know there was another sister. How many Lesters are there? They're like 20. Or like 500. I don't know. It's taking me long enough just to differentiate between Melissa and Amy. I can't take 20 more Lester sisters to try to keep track of. There's only like one or two more. I can handle that. The funny thing would be if like all the Lester sisters were all like triplets or like quintuplets or something. That'd be hilarious. I have no idea, but that would be the one thing that would make it even more interesting. Then you have to try to figure out which one is Amy, even if you saw them. Melissa is Honey. Oh, so it's like her secret identity. It's like her Batman title. I got the nickname accidentally when I used it as a gamer handle on Discord. I used to call myself that on Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. Okay, gotcha. So she has a dual identity, like Zorro, Batman, or Superman. Honey is her superhero name. Got it. Got it. Got it. and it kind of stuck. Well, there are worse handles that could stick with you. So honey's pretty good. I mean, you could have called yourself Sketchy Trav, and then that would have stuck. That would have been awkward and hard to explain. Honey is sticky. Yes, that is true. Oh, okay. Melissa says that would have made life complicated. Yes. Melissa and honey are connected in a way. Melissa is a Greek word for honeybee. Oh, wow, that's weird. Melissa is a Greek word for honeybee. That's odd. This sounds odd. I never even thought about that. Huh, it's interesting. It's also the name of a nymph that saved baby Zeus from the Titans. What is Melissa or honey? I guess Melissa is the name of a nymph that saved baby Zeus from the Titans. Okay. Okay. Well, it's 11 o'clock right now, so I think I'm going to end the stream. It's been almost 4 hours, and it's getting there. I'll finish it off stream, and then I'll post it later on. But if you guys, if anyone's interested in buying it, it's available for sale. Info's down below in the ticker. And I want to thank everybody for watching. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me and, keeping me company while I was working on Sparkle's McVampire here. And, like I said earlier, next week I'm going to be doing a daily coloring exercise through Paintable, which is a YouTube channel. And, I'm going to be doing a digital portrait. So each day, a different step in a portrait. I'll be watching the video, sort of explain what we have to do. And I'll be following the instructions and see if I can come up with a decent color portrait by the end of the week, out of next week. So please, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, Illustration by Design. Make sure to hit the bell for notifications of future videos, and when you hit the bell, make sure that it's set for all notifications so you get all notifications. And also, if you haven't already done so, please give the live stream a thumbs up. That'd be a big help. And yeah, trying to think what else. Oh yeah, I have a comic book that I worked on last year. You can buy it down below. It's available for sale. Also, this artwork is available for sale. Also, there's another link down below for a print that I just had made up. They're a limited number. I think there's like 16 left, and those are available for sale. You can click the link in the description below to take a look at it. And yeah, pretty much everything I draw is available for sale because I'm an artist. And also, if you want any commissions or anything, contact me down below again and let me know, ask me, and I'll be happy to send you a price list and to trade you a hand-drawn picture for some money. So, everybody, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Melissa says, that sounds so challenging. This was a blast. Good night, everybody. God bless. And you, Melissa, great seeing you and your sister. You guys are very funny. I appreciate your hanging out, keeping me company, and for adding so much to the live stream. It makes it much more entertaining when you guys chat and interact and everything. And yeah, I thought it was a lot of fun too. Alpha Proto, thanks for watching. Everybody else, Yash, everybody who's left over, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. And at the very least, I will see you on Monday. Okay? You guys take care. Have a great weekend. Stay out of trouble.